guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're making a Dairy Queen inspired vegan cheesecake blizzard cake, which is quite a mouthful. And I'm doing a horror themed cake. This is what it looks like. And also I couldn't think of anything to do for a Halloween themed cake, like a movie cake. So if you do have any Halloween movie suggestions, leave them down below in the comments and I'll try and make a cake of that if you'd like. And whilst you're there, please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. So first of all, I started off by getting some vegan cookies, like some biscuits, and just crumbling them up. These are just custard creams, which are the ones from like Harem Foods or something like that, but these ones are actually vegan, and that's super good. We can also use like a digestive biscuit if you'd like, because I think they're vegan. I don't really know, but I get the ones that are vegan because you can get like the unbranded ones, but I don't know if like the branded ones are vegan. So you can really use anything you want. I use the custard creams because like I feel like digestives might get a bit dry in a cake like this, but it's totally up to you. I don't think the Oreos, like the ones that the golden ones, I don't think they're vegan, so I don't really know. I only like the original Oreos anyway. So yeah, this is what I did, and then I just crushed it with a rolling pin. Then it was time to make the jam, which I was going to do a cool transition, didn't really work. I used this little pulser thing because I was too lazy to get my blender out and clean it, and it was literally like sold. And then I just added some sugar when it was in the pan on the hob, and that's all you have to do, and then stir it. Maybe don't use a fork like what I did. Use an actual wooden spoon or something like that. And then I just transferred it into a bowl once it was like a sauce consistency, and it was hot enough, and this was ready to be used in the cake once it had cooled down. But you still don't need to use it for a while, and I didn't crush all the bits of strawberry down. I added some whole strawberries in there just because that's kind of what the Dairy Queen one looks like, so I was like, I'll add it like that. And then we had to order the cake, like put it in the right order. So first of all, I did this, which you don't have to do, it's just because last time it was so hard to cover the sides. But I would recommend putting parchment paper down before you do this, because I made a stupid mistake and forgot. And I just added like a thin layer of like whipped cream. And this just means that like when you're decorating your cake, you don't need to add the whipped cream layer to the sides, you only need to add it to the top. And this is a lot simpler. It would have been so much easier though if I had like parchment paper, because it kind of like had like the ridges on, and it kind of broke the cake a bit, which you'll see in like the end. Then I just like put some like any flavour ice cream you want. This is like the Frank's one, I think it's called. It's the same one as I used last time. And then I just blended that up so it's like a bit softer. You can do this in a stand mixer or whatever, like even a blender. Then you're just gonna add this to the cake tin, and I'd recommend freezing the layer because I didn't do that. I didn't put it in the freezer. So put your other like thing in the freezer whilst you're doing the bit for the ice cream. It'll just work so much better. Then we're gonna add the cookie crumb layer, which is just the biscuits that were crushed up earlier. Add them in and then just flatten them down with, I used the back of the ice cream scoop. It turned out to be a lot easier than using like a regular spoon. And then all I did was I added like a ladle or 2 ladles of the filling. You can add as much as you want, but like you really don't need a lot. And then just spread it out with the back of the ladle if you like. Then add some more ice cream to a bowl. This is just made the strawberry like one, like the strawberry ice cream. You don't need to do a strawberry ice cream. Do any flavour yet again. I did vanilla before, and then I wanted to do a strawberry one, and then I just added the strawberry like sauce that we made earlier. You don't need to do this yet again. I just thought it would look better for the layers, and it might taste better. And then I just added that on top of the other layer whilst that other layer had been in the freezer. And then you just want to scoop that on top and then like spread it out with like a spatula. Then on top I added some vanilla ice cream just to seal the layers so it looked like a bit more presentable. when I put it on the plate, and it was just so it was like one even layer. Then I did some whipped cream for like a top layer because that was just so much easier. And then I put some buttercream which I made. If you want the recipe, just tell me. Oh wait, that's not that bit. Oops. Let's just forget about that. I used like this tissue that didn't actually end well. So then I ended up using a hairdryer just to like loosen like from where it had been frozen. And this worked a lot better. It just got water all over the table though, so like yeah, be careful about that because I warn you, it went everywhere, the water, as you can see in this clip. Then I added the buttercream, this is bit, and then I just spread it out, but it kind of like didn't work. So then I just like left it, and then I flipped it over on the cake stand, which is I have like this one that I just bought where it's like a cardboard thing, and then as you can see the cake kind of broke up a bit, and so I had to add some like whipped cream to that bit because this is like the bottom of the cake, if that makes sense, because I like flipped it over. So then you just want to spread that out, and then it's time for decorating. I don't know why I put this clip here, but yeah, I put it in the fridge, and then I added the food coloring, which was I added 3 like drops of the red, then I added 1 of the black, like little tiny drop. This is how the cake turned out, and the knife actually did fall if you saw my shorts the other day, which I'll put in the description box so you guys can go check that out too. And yeah, it was a really fun cake to make, so I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye!